Splash Pools and Supplies of Lawrenceburg, located at 332 Robin Street or behind Kmart. Bypass Pools in Columbia is at 1803B Carmack Boulevard across from the Auto Zone. Travis and Shirley Roden offer a full line of swimming pool needs. We design, install, and provide a full range of upkeep and service for your pool. We have above ground, in-ground, or fiberglass pools. We invite residential as well as commercial customers. We offer free estimates and planning. We also sell chemicals, supplies, and all swimming pool accessories. We can also clean pools. Splash Pools and Bypass Pools are an authorized dealer of Aquafil. So for any swimming pool need, call 762-7904 in Lawrenceburg or 381-5101 in Columbia. We're open 6 days a week.
Well, it's basketball time here in Summertown, Tennessee, as the Collinwood Trojans invade the Summertown High School gym for the first time this season to face our Summertown Eaglettes. This is a key district matchup. Both teams have seen each other already as Summertown traveled to Collinwood earlier in the season and suffered a setback there as Collinwood was able to pull off a 20-some-odd point victory. But this sets up a key matchup tonight as both teams are kind of struggling in the District 12A races. Wayne County is on top of the district at 4-0. Perry County was undefeated until the last meeting with Summertown, who really came out and played well here at Summertown, pulled an upset. They're 3-1. Collinwood is 2-2, while Summertown 2-3, and Clifton is 0-5. So this sets up a key match here. Collinwood was expected to contend for the district title earlier in the season, but they find themselves with 2 unexpected losses here and down a little bit on the luck. So they look on this as a key game in coming into Summertown. They bring a lot of firepower with them. The leading scorer on the team this year is Madonna Thompson. She's averaging 19.7 points a game, and she also leads District 12A in that category. And also right behind her is the starting point guard for Collinwood, and that's Stacy Montgomery. She's averaging 19.6 games. Madonna has 1 more point than Stacy through the first 12 games of the season. Those girls really have a lot of experience, don't they, Brian?
Yeah, they do, Ed. Montgomery's a junior, Thompson the senior. They seem like they've been over 4 or 5 years already. But you were talking, Collinwood is down by Collinwood standards. Most teams would be glad to have a team like they bring in here tonight with 2 top scorers in the district. This is going to be a very important game for Summertown.
Last time, as we said, when Perry County came in here, that we weren't expected to do very much, but we came out and really matched up well and just really outplayed them here at Summertown. Got some big games from everyone on the team, and that's what Summertown's going to have to do tonight. Look for some extra support for our leading scorer this year thus far is Vanessa Bailey. She's averaging 14.2 points a game, and closely behind is Shelly Curtis, who's averaging 13.6 points per game. Those two have really carried the offensive load most of the time this year, but in the Perry County game, we saw everyone contribute, and I believe that's what we're going to have to see more of tonight, a good team effort.
I agree with you, Ed. Everybody's going to have to be involved. It's a big question. Which team's going to show up for Summertown? The one that played here last Friday night and beat Perry County, or the one we saw Tuesday night in Lawrence County and just manhandled? Summertown's got the capability to play with this Collinwood team. I feel like them and Perry County are pretty even. And we all see what Summertown done to Perry County last time out.
Collinwood will come out and they'll put a lot of pressure. They like to get going up and down. That's Thompson and Montgomery's game, is to get up and down the floor, even though both possess the ability to nail the three-pointer. I feel that Summertown will probably just be content to break the pressure and slow it down, but I believe the Collinwood press is going to be the key to this game, how we handle that pressure.
Yeah, that's right, Ed. They're going to want to run and gun, as we say, and Summertown needs to have that slow-down pace game like we had last week, take care of the basketball and work it to the basket.
Well, we're set for the opening tip-off here in Summertown High School.
Summertown High School Band and our national anthem. about time for the starting lineup for the Collinwood Trojan and the Summertown Eagles. Number 10, Madonna Thompson. Number 11, Stacy Montgomery. Number 32, Lisa Bowen. Number 24, Carrie Luker. And rounding out the starting lineup for the Collinwood girls is 31, Amanda Stooksbury.
The lights are going down. The spotlight is coming on as the Summertown Eaglettes are ready to be introduced. Number 00, a senior wing player, Amy Blackwood. Number 23, the senior point guard, Shelly Curtis. Number 33, the junior wing, Carissa Miller. Number 44, Saffron. 44, Vanessa Bailey. And number 55 is Leanne Corbin.
Coach Phil Willard directing his assistant, the Collinwood girls. I saw him a few minutes ago, and he had on his old jogging suit. Now he's out in suit and tie, all decked out, ready for the ball game. As everyone noticed, I guess already, Eddie and Brian both have frog in their throat tonight. They're kind of hoarse after the Lawrenceburg game Tuesday night. So if we don't understand them tonight, that's the reason. The Collinwood girls are on the floor. Madonna Thompson, Stacy Montgomery, Lisa Bowen, Carrie Luker, and Amanda Stooksbury. Summertown sends out Amy Blackwood, Carissa Miller, Vanessa Bailey, Shelly Curtis, Leanne Corbin. Vanessa Bailey to jump with Lisa Bowen. And it's about tip time. The ball goes up, controlled by Summertown. Shelly Curtis brings the ball out of the pile, working left to right.
Collinwood immediately jumped into a man-to-man defense. I think you'll see that in a full court pressure all night. Just pick out a man, guard her all the way.
Yeah, they're really going to challenge the passing lanes. Like we was talking earlier, they're going to try to create the easy baskets in the transition game.
So we got some kind of gimmick defense being played by Summertown here.
We got a gimmick starter too. Shelly Blatton starting. Over on the high post to Bowen. Bowen puts up a 10-footer, no good. Carissa Miller comes out with the first rebound of the night. Curtis, 15-foot jump, it's up, no good, comes off the board. Collinwood running, Madonna Thompson, stolen by Miller. Puts up an 8-foot jump, it's no good, comes off Blackwood, and Blackwood fouled by number 32, Lisa Bowens, picked up the first foul of the ball game.
We got number 11 for Collinwood. That's Stacy Montgomery. She took an elbow to the side of the head. Looks like she's holding her head. I think that's all it was. And that produces quite a bit of pain when you get hit like that.
Less than a minute into the ball game, we're already on the deck. Look, a couple of trips up and down the floor. Look like it might be a rough game. They were bodies all over each other already.
They seem to be letting them play under the board there. Both teams struggling for position, doing a lot of body. And like I said, when you have all that contact, somebody's bound to get hurt every now and then. Looks like she's going to be okay. She's walking off under her own power. Looks like she just took a good elbow to around the temple area there.
Amanda Stooksbury checks in, one we thought would be an original starter. She was announced as original starter, but she didn't start. Evidently, she wasn't marked on the book.
She did start over at Collinwood for this team when Summertown played them earlier this year, and I've noticed her name in the paper in the scoring column all throughout the years. She is the regular starter for this game.
Amy Blackwood's first shot bounces off the front rim, a little short. Second one's good. These Summertown girls have found out the last couple of weeks that they can play here in the pit, so we may have a good ball game tonight. Over on the high post to Bowen, and Bowen lays a running gun in there for 2 points. Curtis working the left side. Puts up a 5-foot jump, no good, taken off Stooksbury. Stolen by Bailey. Bailey puts up a 5-foot jumper, rolls off. Blackwood brings her back out to Bailey. Another ringer, no good. Curtis. Good Kelly too.
Summertown doing a heck of a job on the offensive board. They're really getting on it well. They just ain't getting the shot to go down just yet. But if they ever get that going, it's going to be really good. There's Madonna Thompson doing what she does best, putting the ball in the basket.
Well, the premier shooter's in the area. If she gets a chance to put it up, she'll let it fly, and she's pretty consistent.
The played on a junior high state championship team at Pinhook. And the next year, as a freshman, she was a starter at Collinwood, and she started ever since then.
Shelly Curtis drives the baseline, lays another one up and in. Summertown 5, Collinwood 4 with 6 minutes remaining in the first period. Blanton over in the corner to Luker. Luker puts up a 10-foot set.
Luker showed in the first game over at Collinwood that she could make that shot right there. She cracked double figures on us before. I think we're going to have to put a little pressure on her. She gets the ball down on the baseline.
Curtis drives the middle of the lane. She foul on the running jump by Shelly Blanton. That's team second. Shelly Curtis goes to the line for 2. Stacy Montgomery quickly back into the ball game. She got the cobwebs out of her head pretty quick. Shelly at the line for 2. She already has 4 points. Make that 5. 5:45 in the first period, 6-6. Second one's also good. Stacy Montgomery working the point for these Collinwood Trojanettes. Ribbon, nobody cuts her off. Bailey finally lays a arm on her. Fouls are going down the middle.
Summertown setting up in a 1-2-2 zone defense down here, but in doing so, you must cut off the penetration of the point guard. Anytime a guard can get in the lane against a zone like that, it's going to be an easy pass or a 2 or a foul, as Stacy picked up that time.
Stacy's free throw is good, 7-7. Collinwood's already had 4 girls in the scoring column. 2 points each, 8-7. Curtis working the left side. She's cut off by Montgomery. Running jump for Curtis. Foul by number 32. Lisa Bowen picks up her second personal. Shelly goes to the line to shoot 2 more. She's driving the lane, taking a little running 10-foot jump shot, jumping into the girl and getting her fouls.
That's what Shelly does best. She takes the ball to the basket, creates contact. Well, she can hit the free throws, but she's going to have an excellent night here at Summertown.
Shelly has 7, Summertown 8. 4 for 4 from the line. Summertown assumes the lead once again. Stacy Montgomery over on the right wing to Blanton. Blanton to the high post to Bowen. Bowen puts one up. It's no good. Leanne comes out with a strong rebound.
Leanne's really elevated her game as of late. She's really getting on the boards a lot more, looking to score more when she gets the ball there and trying to kick it back out. And it's really paid dividends here to have that third scorer in the lineup.
Collinwood, Summertown set to inbound. Right front court. Carissa Miller, trigger man. She's out to Curtis. Curtis drops her out of bounds. Slow mistake. Give her to Collinwood.
When these two teams met earlier in the year, Summertown had numerous unforced errors. Well, they were what I call an unforced error, but a lot of floor mistakes out on the floor when just didn't protect the ball very well. And when you turn it over that many times against a quality team, they're going to burn you with shots like that right there.
Shelly Blanton blisters the net from about 18 feet. 10-9, Collinwood reclaimed the lead with 4.5 minutes first period. Curtis driving the middle, puts up an 8-foot jump, runner. This one lays. 10 points for Shelly. Summertown has 11. Maybe another one of her big nights. She's had a couple of big nights here this year. Over on the wing to Luker. Luker puts up another 16-footer. Give her 2 more. Teams are trading the lead with 4 minutes halfway through the first period. Collinwood has a 12-11 lead. Curtis cut off this time. Ball stolen by Thompson. Madonna leading the field. Lays one up. She has 4.
Good double team defense that time as Montgomery really set Shelley up well. She really got nose to nose with her, and on the pivot there was Madonna for the easy steal and layup on the other end.
Montgomery picks up, Shelley Curtis picks up her first foul, offensive foul, using her arm trying to shade the defense.
Montgomery played some good defense right there. That's the way they teach it to play man to man. She played her to her left. She knows Shelley's left-handed and was able to force her into the mistake.
Madonna puts up a 20-footer, no good. Comes off a Luker, puts her up, no good. Ball comes battling off the board, picked up by Miller. Summertown on the attack. Ball tipped in the backcourt over to Blackwood. Blackwood puts both hands on the ball.
Kind of sense that Collinwood's getting in their rhythm here. They've created several little floor mistakes, and Summertown has to be careful right now. So being able to put the ball in the basket several times easy, but it's that patented Collinwood run we see so many times early in the ball game.
You're right. This is probably a critical time. We know over at Collinwood, Summertown hung close for a quarter and a half, hit one bad run, and Collinwood just put us away. They get the chance. They don't usually make the mistake and let you back in.
Curtis driving the baseline, puts one up, no good. Bailey brings her off, rims in and out, no good. Blackwood brings the ball up, and she's fouled. Shelley Blanton picks up her second personal foul. That's the fourth team foul. Amanda Stooksbury checking back into the ball game, going to give Amanda a rest with a two personal foul. Shelley a rest with a two personal fouls. Amy Blackwood, trigger man, trying to find somebody, finds Bailey over to Leanne. Miller puts up a air ball from 19 feet, give her to Collinwood.
She looked like she might have rushed that one just a little bit. She didn't take her normal time, rushed her shot just a little bit, it looked like.
That's why a sticky man-to-man defense will put on you though there.
Montgomery's fouled by Carissa Miller. That's the third team foul on the Summertown girls.
That foul was charged to Shelley Curtis on the double team there. Could have had either one of them, but ref chose Shelley.
That's two on Shelley. That's the fourth team foul on the Summertown girls. Out 20 feet, over in the low post to Bowen. Bowen misses. Thompson brings the ball off the board, and she fouled. Leanne picks up her first personal. That's the fourth team foul on Summertown, but Madonna Thompson be going to the line to shoot two. Collinwood is 2 for 2 from the charity stripe so far. Summertown's 5 for 6. 17 to 11 with 2:05 remaining in the first period. Madonna has 8. Collinwood in a man-to-man full court press. Curtis working at the left side. We'll get another charging foul. She sent Stacey Montgomery flying that trip. She should know by now that she's not going to get away with that tonight.
That's another excellent defensive play, in my opinion, by Stacey Montgomery. The Summertown crowd not too happy about it, but I thought the ref made a good call on that. Definitely the forearm flew, and so did Montgomery after the forearm.
Well, she's a good actress. She's been at it for several years.
I felt like Shelley would have probably got away with it if she hadn't knocked the girl so far. I thought she was fixing to get a block call.
145. Shelley a 15-foot jump. It's no good. Ball comes off. Luker. Collinwood running. Thompson got two ahead of her. She carries her on in, lays her up and in.
Well, what about the gamble of leaving Shelley in right now? 3 fouls in the first quarter.
Summertown really rattled right now. Coach Odom trying to keep Shelley in and keep things settled down, because when you get past her, we've not got a lot of experience at that point guard position, not to mention the fact that she scored, I believe, 8 out of 13 points thus far. Let's try 12 out of 13.
But on that last move, she stuck that elbow out there and got away with it. Carrie Luker puts one up for two more at 6 for Luker. 22-13, Collinwood getting 2 to our 1. 1:02 remaining in the first period. Summertown set the inbound to Curtis. This time she passes to Bailey. Driving, about 12 foot out, puts one up, she travels.
Summertown had a good idea that time. They brought Vanessa down the floor and threw over that pressure that they're having by the Collinwood defense rather than trying to dribble through it. When you have to lower your head and dribble through, you get set up for a lot of charging calls and bad breaks coming your way.
Stacey Montgomery over Bowen. Madonna Thompson looks like they may be going to be worked for one shot. 37 seconds in the quarter. Lisa Bowen 25 feet out. Montgomery puts up a 12-foot jump. Give her 2 more. 24-13, 25 seconds. Amy Blackwood working across the 10-second line. Bailey driving the baseline, puts one up. It rolls no good. Leanne brings the ball off the board, drops her out, picked up by Luker over to Montgomery. 7 seconds. Montgomery driving all the way in. She takes a step.
That was a great move. I don't care if she did walk.
She's really improved her offensive play. She's always been an excellent ball player, but mainly been on the team for ball handling capabilities, but she can really score now for this team.
Shelly Curtis tried a 60-foot bomb with 3/10 of a second left. Collinwood will put it in play. First quarter comes to an end. Collinwood 24, Summertown 13. If you have a need for sporting goods or sporting equipment or apparel, see Linda Lloyd at the Sports Attic. She invites you to come by at 319 Jerry Street in Lawrenceburg. The Sports Attic has all the football, baseball, basketball, or soccer equipment you could ever expect to need. We have caps, sweatshirts, jackets, and uniforms, and we'll monogram anything. You design it, we'll monogram it, or we'll design it and monogram it. So for any sporting needs, come to the Sports Attic or phone 762-1281.
For a scoring rundown of the first quarter for Collinwood, Madonna Thompson has 8 points, Stacey Montgomery 4, Lisa Bowen 4, Carrie Luker 6, and Shelly Blanton has 2. And for Summertown, Shelly Curtis has 12 and Amy Blackwood with 1.
Here we go at the second quarter. Collinwood inbounds on alternating possession. Stacey Montgomery over in the corner to Luker. Luker puts up 18-foot jump, comes off to Blackwood.
Summertown's inserted Gina Skinner into the lineup for more quickness. She replaces Leanne Corbin. As Shelly makes a pivot, she's fouled this time. Like number 24, Carrie Luker will pick up the foul.
It's her first personal and team filth, so we should be shooting the 1-1. Shelly Curtis goes to the line with 12 first quarter points. She's 4 for 4 from the line. Just into the second quarter. First one's up. Good. Six for 6 from the line, 14 points out of the 15 for Shelly.
Off to another high-scoring affair, but we're going to have some help if we stay in this ball game here. Somebody else has got to get some scoring load off of it.
Madonna Thompson in the corner of Luker, back on the low post, Stooksbury. Here we have a jump ball, it looks like. Alternating possession, Summertown.
Good play that time by the freshman, Gina Skinner, as Stooksbury pivoted. There was Skinner, created the jump ball situation. An excellent play.
Shelly Curtis on the high post to Blackwood, looking for somebody to cut. No cutters. Curtis, 22 feet out. No good. Ball comes off. Carrie Luker. Collinwood running. Madonna Thompson lays one up in the end.
That's Collinwood basketball at its best. They get the rebound, clear the outlet pass, find Thompson for the closer.
Curtis up and in.
Summertown We've scored 17 points. We're doing pretty good offensively. We're going to have to get this ball game more to our tempo. We can't win at a game played at this pace. We'll never be able to score enough points.
High post, Lisa Bowen, give her a 6. 28-17, 6.5 minutes left in the first half at Summertown High School in Summertown, Tennessee. Over into Jenner Skinner. She's plumbing ready. We have a tie ball this time to Arrows Pointing Collinwood way.
Summertown's tried several different defenses to try to stop this Collinwood team. I've noticed a 1-2-2, a 2-3, a box and 1, then a triangle and 2. Showing a various array of different defenses, but none of them have been successful thus far.
Ball was tipped out on Summertown. Good play by Carissa Miller. Collinwood set the inbound on the baseline. Madonna Thompson inbounds to Carrie Luker. Come back out. Carissa Miller intercepts the pass. She's going in for a layup. Had the ball tipped out by Stacy Montgomery. Caught her from behind and tipped the ball out of bounds.
Montgomery's definitely one of the fastest players in the region around here. She has great footwork, not only in sprinting ability, but she can really get down and play some good defense.
We have a foul away from the ball on the inbound pass. Number 32, Green. That's Lisa Bowen. Picks up her third personal foul. That'll send Vanessa Bailey to the line to shoot the 1-1. Vanessa hadn't scored. It's 6 minutes remaining in the first half. Opportunity for Vanessa to get her first point of the ball game. It's bound, it's long, no good. Ball comes off to Collinwood. 28-17. Madonna, 18-foot jump. In, out, no good. Gina Skinner comes off with a rebound. Miller cut off the free throw line. Curtis, 15-foot jump. Give it to 18 points of the 19 for Shelly Curtis tonight. Stacy Montgomery finally cut off. She's fouled, but Gina Skinner puts up a 5-foot jump. Gina's first personal, 16 fouls, so Stacy Montgomery goes to the line to shoot 2.
Montgomery and Thompson both are really taking the ball to basket strong and getting a lot of penetration against a defense that's designed to prevent penetration like that. We're just not executing properly.
I was just sitting here thinking the same thing. There's not a whole lot of passing going on. Seems like every which one of those two girls gets it, they take it to the basket.
Collinwood 6 for 6 from the line. Summertown is 7 for 8. Looks like we got our free throw shooting shoes on tonight. Blackwood driving the baseline, puts up a 5-foot jump. It rolls, and falls through. Amy Blackwood has 3. 30-21 with 5:07 in the first half. WTNBB TV at Etheridge, Tennessee. Montgomery puts one up, rebounds long, goes out of bounds. We'll give her to Summertown.
Summertown's still in this ball game, though. We're only down 9 points as it scores 30-21, 4:56 remaining. A timeout on the floor.
Marshall's Grocery, located on Highway 43 in Etheridge, has everything a general store can provide. We have full-service gas, K1 kerosene, a full range of groceries, a gift shop, and a game room. We offer movies for 99 cents each. And we have the best homemade sandwiches in town. Marshall's Grocery is open 6 to 8 p.m. 6 days a week. Come by and come enjoy us. Know that you enjoyed Summertown High School basketball on Channel 10. Summertown set the inbound, 4:56 remaining in the first half. Collinwood jumped out to a 9-point advantage. Collinwood's going to be in the full court press. Amy Blackwood trying to find somebody. Who does she find? Shelley can't catch up with it. Another floor mistake. Madonna Thompson going to be the trigger man underneath her basket. Who's she going to find? I believe she's going all the way out front to Montgomery. Running in, lays one up. It's no good. Shelly Curtis brings the ball off. She's running 2-on-2. What do we have? She loses her. Carrie Luker intercepted the dribble. Stacy Montgomery over in the corner to Carrie Luker. About 18 feet out. She's deadly over there. Taken off by Amy Blackwood. Shelley driving, cut off the baseline, puts up one anyway. Blackwood brings her off, puts one up. Gina Skinner brings her off the board and misses it. Blackwood brings her off, has her pocket picked by Thompson. Collinwood running. 3-on-3. Thompson gonna take her all the way, goes charging in. Skinner brings the ball off the board. Summertown bringing her back.
Play action picking up a little bit here. There's a lot of offensive rebounds going here. Then finally we have a foul whistle on number 11, Stacy Montgomery. That'll be her first one on the night. That'll send Shelley back to the line to shoot a 1+1.
Shelley Blanton back into the ball game for Amanda Stooksbury for the Collinwood girls.
Both teams really having a problem putting the ball in the basket right now. They're getting some good shots, and just making 4 mistakes, and the ball's just not going down for them.
First one's no good. Shelley's first miss tonight. Gina Skinner brings her off and misses a jump shot. Madonna brings her across. They drive all the way. Nobody's going to cut her off.
Nobody cut her off, but nobody's passing on either team either. Everybody gets it. They're going all the way.
Shelley Curtis has picked up her third personal foul.
The scorekeeper has Shelley listed for 4 fouls.
That is 4.
In the first quarter, or the first half of action here.
I missed one somewhere down the line then.
Apparently Coach Odom must have missed one also, or really took a gamble on. You know, we talked about that earlier, Brian. This is really a crucial point here in the ball game, is we'll have to let her rest the rest of the first half. Summertown down by 9 when she goes out.
I don't know who that other foul could have been on, because there's no more threes in there. Miller doesn't have one. Madonna Thompson, second shot, it's good. 32-21, 3:49. Over to Bailey. Bailey drives, puts up about an 8-foot jump. Somebody's going to have to take over now. I guess Vanessa's going to do it.
That's a good looking play that time. Vanessa hadn't scored thus far with any consistency for us here. It seemed to fire the team up a little bit, Shelley, when that's 2 good series in a row for Summertown. They put the ball in the basket here. We may have a little rally going.
We're still within 9 with 3.5 minutes in the first half. We're still in the ball game. That's going to bring Alicia Benefield to the point. Over to Blackwood. Bailey puts up a 2-foot jump. It's no good. Ball comes off to Bailey and Blanton. Jump ball goes Blues way.
Surprises me. Shelley comes out of the game and Collinwood goes into a 2-3 zone. You'd think they put more pressure on us now that our ball handler's out of the lineup.
And to Gina Skinner. Gina's fouled by number 14, Shelley Blanton, her third personal foul. Crowd's beginning to get vocal. We get a couple more points, I believe they'd get right over here.
Both sides not really pleased with the officiating thus far. Several calls have been protested to no avail by the fans.
Quickly.
Collinwood never been one to sit back on their hands anyway. They kind of like the Summertown bunch.
Lee Estes come into the ball game for the Collinwood girls as Gina Skinner goes to the line to shoot the 1-and-1. First one bounces, no good. She's across the line. 3:14, second period, 23-32. Collinwood on the attack.
That's twice in a row Summertown's had a 1-and-1 and missed the front end of it, which put them right in the ball game here, or 3 times in a row. They definitely put them right in the ball game.
Ball out front, Montgomery. She's driving over in the corner. Luker puts up an 18-footer. She has 8.
Leave her open, she'll definitely burn that shot on us here. She's not one to has the ability to create a shot, but you leave her wide open, she can knock it down.
Miller across to Bailey. Bailey dribbling to the baseline, puts up an 8-foot jump. It's no good. Comes off to Blackwood. Blackwood's fouled by number 10, Madonna Thompson. Amy Blackwood's getting several.
Foul that time's charged on Amy Blackwood. She came over the back of Madonna Thompson, according to the official.
But I'll quit trying to call it here. I've been trying to call it all night, I believe, so I'll just quit and let them call it. We'll sit up here and call it. We'll sit up here and broadcast maybe.
Who are our officials tonight, Charlie? I don't think I know either one of these fellas' names.
We've had them both, but I don't know their names. We've had them several times. Not together, I don't think, but we've had them sporadically. We'll try to find out their names during the course of the night. I know their faces from the football officiating, but I can't put names with them.
Summertown really having a problem with this full court pressure here. Collinwood sensing the fact that Summertown's without their point guard, puts in a quick lineup, and they put a lot of pressure on us to try to create some form of mistakes, and it seems to be working. They've expanded to a 13-point lead with 2:38 to go in the second quarter.
A good low post intercepted by Bailey, and Bailey's fouled by Gary Luker. I believe I'm right this time. Luker picked up her second personal. That'll send Vanessa back to the line for the second time tonight. 2:35 remaining first period. 36-23. Collinwood gradually pulling out a lead a point at a time. Vanessa's first shot, nothing but net. April Davis set to come in for the Collinwood girls. She's going to give Carrie Luker a rest. Carrie has 8 points on the night. Vanessa's second shot, it rattles around, falls through. 36-25. Collinwood on the attack. Estes takes steps over in the corner. Full mistake, we'll give it to Summertown.
Collinwood's gone to their bench very effectively. They only have 2 starters left in the lineup. Of course, that's their 2 leading scorers. 2 leading scorers in the district, in Montgomery and Thompson. That's another characteristic of a Collinwood team. They seem to be able to bring in people off the bench and not really lose a whole lot.
Bailey puts up an 18-foot jump shot, and she's sandwiched and fouled by Lee Estes. Her first personal. Carissa Miller goes to the line. Carissa hadn't scored tonight. Still hasn't. Coming off of a fine performance last Friday night against Perry County.
Had a career night that night, but thus far, this sticky man-to-man defense, she's got Madonna Thompson on her, and that's one of Madonna's specialties that people often overlook. She's an excellent defender.
Bailey made a fine play getting the ball back into Gina Skinner. Gina puts up a shot, and she's fouled by April Davis.
Someone that's quietly doing the job tonight, Amy Blackwood. That was her 7th rebound on the night. We don't hear her name called a whole lot, but she's in there doing the dirty work again tonight.
Looked like she's kidding about every rebound comes off of that end.
Not to mention the fact she's the shortest Summertown player on the floor right now. Really gets in there and gets good position. Speaking a lot for what we'll do if you get that position.
Gina scores her first point with 2:08 remaining first half. Brings the lead back to 10, but she jumps across the line on the second one. Well, we're really seeing a lot of that this year.
I believe that's the call that they've instructed the refs to watch the most. As I've seen more of it called this year in my whole career watching high school basketball.
Madonna working 20 feet out, around on the left side to Estes, trying to find somebody on the high post. Montgomery picks it up 35 feet out. Is anybody going to pick her up? Go to blue.
Well, Collinwood's went a couple of minutes without a basket here. Summertown's been able to make up a few points. Looking pretty well considering Shelley's on the bench.
Minute 40 seconds in the half. We have a foul on the exchange. On number 33, Carissa Miller. Stacy Montgomery stripped the ball from her, and she got her from the back as she made her turn. Stacy 4 for 4 from the line in the first half. This one's off, no good. Ball comes off by Daniel. Has the ball blocked. Good play. Benefield bringing the ball up the left side. Stacy Montgomery picks up her second personal. Well, she's 2 for 2 over there on that side. She's got 2 and give 2.
Yeah, 2 she's got's been a lot more valuable to the Collinwood team in their minds, although Summertown hasn't really lost any ground with the absence of Shelley on the floor.
Alicia Benfield, 0-1. Alicia's first point of the night, 27-36 with a minute and a half showing first half. Second one's nothing but net. Summertown's cut her to 8, close as they've been in several minutes now. Stacy Montgomery looking for the cutter. Who's she find but Madonna Thompson. She's trying to find Stooksbury open, but Skinner's got her covered. Montgomery into Estes. Estes drives the baseline, puts one up. Vanessa's called for her second personal foul.
Summertown's went to a boxing 1 on their defense, and they've assigned Amy Blackwood to guard Madonna Thompson. I've watched her the last 2 or 3 series down here, and Amy is really getting down and working hard to deny Madonna the ball in any kind of shooting position and playing an excellent defense thus far.
Collinwood's 10 for 12 from the free throw line. Second one's up. It's good. Ball strip. We have a foul on number 25, Alicia Benfield. He's not catching the poke, but he's catching the second.
I can see why we got a couple of elbows in a while ago. They get away with a lot of reaching out there. You got to protect yourself somehow, I guess.
Shauna Daniel puts one up. It's no good. Summertown bringing the ball back across. 56 seconds in the half. Bailey. Oh, Skinner cut off. They're going to work her outside. Miller puts up a 15-footer and she's fouled by number 33, Lee Estes. Second personal foul with 44.4 seconds. Vanessa Bailey. Carissa Miller goes to the line to shoot 2. Carissa hasn't scored thus far. Now she has one. She's 1 for 3 from the line. Leads back down to 8. Rolls front, back, falls through. 37-30. Montgomery, Thompson. I believe they take everybody else off the floor. They'd find each other. Driving the left side all the way. Loses control. 25 seconds.
Summertown seems to frustrate Collinwood a little bit on this end. They're not able to get any kind of flow offensively and creating several form mistakes on their part.
Andrea Horton coming into the ball game for these last few seconds.
Kind of hard to get the lob pass in that situation. We need to break somebody straight to the ball and make the passes short and quick.
We did. Madonna broke straight for the ball, picked her up, and let her in. 17 seconds. Miller dropped in the corner over to Blackwood. 11 seconds. Trying to find somebody. Intercepted by Collinwood. 6 seconds. Horton in the middle of Stooksbury. Stolen. First half comes to an end. Summertown 30, Collinwood 39. The Summertown branch of the Community Bank and Trust would like to take this opportunity to let the people of Lawrence County know that we appreciate our customers. The Community Bank and Trust offer a complete line of banking services with competitive rates of interest on all money market and certificate of deposit accounts, as well as low interest rates on all type loans. We invite you, the people of Lawrence County, to visit any of our 3 convenient locations, downtown, North Locust, or Summertown, and discuss your financial needs with our friendly personnel. So for personalized service, come see the friendly folks at the Community Bank and Trust, member FDIC.
For a scoring rundown in the first half for Collinwood, Madonna Thompson leads the way with 16 points. Stacy Montgomery held in check to 6 points. Lisa Bowen with 6 points, but she has 3 personal fouls. Carrie Luker has 8 points. Shelly Blatton with 2 points, also 3 personal fouls. And Leah Estes has 1 point. The scoring rundown for Summertown in the first half. Vanessa Bailey with 4 points, 2 fouls. Carissa Miller with 2 points, 1 foul. Amy Blanco with 3 points and 8 rebounds to go along with 1 foul. Gina Skinner has 1 point and 1 foul. Alicia Benefield with 2 points and 1 foul. And Shelly Curtis leads the way with 18 points, but 4 fouls were picked up in the first half, a critical factor. Tonight we're joined here at the halftime of the girls' game by the athletic director at Collinwood High School, Mr. Larry Nelson. Larry, welcome to our program. Larry, tell us about this Collinwood team that we've seen thus far here, about some of the players and what their future plans might be.
Well, we have one girl, Madonna Thompson, that plays the guard for us, is signed with the University of Alabama. She's a senior and averaging about 20 points a ball game. And we have Stacy Montgomery, who's a junior, also has some major colleges looking at her. Both of them played on AAU teams this past summer. Madonna's team won the national championship, and Stacy's team finished in 3rd place.
You're missing one of the players from last year's, and in fact the last 3 years that really contributed greatly to the Collinwood program. That's Amy Sterry, and many of the fans are wondering what's happened to her.
Amy has moved. She has moved to Central Heights, Alabama, which is about 25 miles on down to Trace below Collinwood. And she's doing real well down there. We do play Central later on in the year, and we look forward to seeing Amy. She's a super defensive player.
You seem to have a good girls program going over there. It seems like every year you're contending for the district title. Are there any future stars that we can look for coming out of the junior high ranks?
Well, our junior high team this year is not doing as well as we have in the past. We have some potential coming maybe a couple of years later, hopefully.
Well, hey, there's been, we understand that there was an incident over at the Collinwood Gymnasium earlier in the year, and the Collinwood has suffered some penalties. Would you bring the fans up to speed on that?
Yeah, we were playing Perry County. It was at Perry County, and we had an altercation. A couple of boys had some words on the court during the game, and following the game, once it was already over, and the kids were filing to the dressing room. 2 of the boys got in the shoving match, and one of our fans went over to assist and help break up, and for some reason, one of the Perry County boys pushed this Mr. Horton down, and he reacted and came up and swung, and in the meantime, the Perry County coach saw what was happening and grabbed his boy, and he actually hit the Perry County coach, and we got put on probation through the basketball season, all sports through the basketball season of 1992, and our boys are denied playing in the district tournament this year.
You say on probation, exactly what does that mean? Now, are your girls eligible for a title, or are your boys eligible for a seasonal title now?
Our boys are not. As far as seasonal title, yes. Our girls can go ahead and play just as nothing happened. Simply on probation simply means that if anything else happens, they would be denied. Any sports that we have, like of course we have baseball, football, and in the past we've had real good football teams, real good baseball teams, and hopefully nothing else will happen.
Well, Larry, we want to wish you continued success at Collinwood. We want to thank you for stopping by our program tonight.
Okay, thank you.
We're about ready to get started on this second half of this girls game, but looking down the table here, looks like we've got a drugstore up here. All the boys got throat lozenges and water. They're both trying to get over this Lawrenceburg game earlier in the week. Brian and Eddie, I'm speaking about.
Had us all choked up down there that night, Charlie.
So maybe we'll get through tonight. As we start the third quarter, Collinwood set the inbounds into Stacy Montgomery. The starting lineup back on the floor almost, except Gina Skinner is in and replaces Leanne Corbin. Madonna Thompson, 12 foot out, puts up a jumper, no good, taken off for Miller. Summertown got the long rebound. Collinwood looked like going to fall back this time.
Another change that we see from the starting lineup is that Shelly Curtis is still on the bench. Alicia Benefield, number 25, is still in there for Summertown. Summertown going with the same lineup that ended the first half.
Blackwood puts one up. It's no good. Ball comes off. Air ball.
I guess we'll see what happens, but I think it's a good move to start out with Shelly on the bench. We played pretty well the last part of the second quarter with her sitting out. See how we can make it without having to put her in there right now.
Madonna working the left wing over on the right wing now. Into the high post of Bowen. Bowen's cut off. Out Stacy Montgomery over in the corner to Blanton. Carrie Luker, all five, touched the ball that trip down the floor for the Collinwood girls.
Rebound number 9 for Amy Blackwood too down there, Charlie.
Amy's cleaning the boards tonight. And the Bailey has steps. I believe that little guy's seeing blue. Maybe he won't get it out of his system this ball game.
I believe this is his first year to call high school basketball. I've seen him in several junior high games. He may have had some experience in high school basketball.
Well, there's several first-year men getting the call this year because there's a short of officials. They're shorter of officials this year than they've been since I've been associated, and I've been in almost 20 years. And there are several first-year men calling these pressure-packed high school basketball games. They don't realize what rivalries goes on now. Carissa Miller puts up a 20-foot set and give her 3. Maybe that's the spark we need. Back to 9.
That's Carissa's first shot from the field that she's made from that far out thus far tonight. If she can get on that roll once again, we can definitely be back in this ball game in contention. We're in the ball game right now. We're only down 7 here with 6:10 to go in the third quarter.
I imagine Coach Odom put the shoot on her during the halftime. We'll have a foul on number 24. Carrie Luker picks up her third personal. Timeout on the floor. Collinwood 39, Summertown 32. Pine Knoll Landscape of Summertown with Larry McCrory as owner. Feature all types of residential and commercial landscaping and yard work. We will plant any type shrub or tree or do any type yard work. Pine Knoll will sow any kind of grass seed that you might want. Larry greatly appreciates your business, so for a free estimate of any type yard work, call Larry McCrory 964-3514. Go by and tell Larry how you enjoyed our basketball games on Channel 10. He needs to know. Well, the official score has Carrie Luker 4 fouls, so we'll go with that. The first Collinwood girl with 4. Lisa Bowen has 3 and Carrie Luker 4 and Sherry Blanton 3. Summertown on the attack.
Good job right there by Lisa Benefield, I think. Instead of forcing the action, let's pull it out and try to keep this game at our pace and work it around for the good shot.
Bailey on the high post. Stacy Montgomery picks up her third personal. Some of these fouls could creep up and haunt them if we'll keep playing ball like we have the rest of the night. Second team foul of the third quarter. Summertown, Alicia Benefield set the inbound. Blackwood over to Miller. Working 25 feet out on the high post. Counts on. She goes towards the basket. Got cut off in the middle. Feeds Jenner Skinner. Skinner puts one up. She can't buy one tonight. Ball comes off Stooksbury. Stooksbury tied up. Give it to Blue.
Think the Collinwood fans like that call in?
They don't seem to be voicing their pleasure with it.
Miller puts up an 8-foot jump. It's in, out, no good. Back on rebound, puts her up, no good. Skinner high for the rebound, lays her up and in. Gina scored her first field goal of the night. 34-39 with 5:17 third period. Closest these Summertown girls have been in some time.
Summertown seems to be getting a lot better shots than Collinwood. They're just not knocking them down here.
We have a foul away from the ball. Amanda Stooksbury picks up her first personal. That's 1, 2, 3 team fouls on Collinwood this quarter. Miller tries to hit Skinner. Ball picked up by Thompson. Ball rolls out of bounds. Who are we going to give it to? We're going to give it to Green.
Thought we missed a kick violation down there that time. I don't know. It may have, from my angle up here, we really couldn't tell, but I thought Madonna just stuck her foot out and kicked the ball, which is totally illegal. Referee might not have saw it from the same vantage point.
Collinwood over in the corner into the low post. Lisa Bowen lays one up and in, and she's fouled by Gina Skinner. Gina's second personal, first of the half.
Summertown's really came out and held Collinwood in check thus far. They've been playing good defense. They end the half with a good defense, and they've stuck with it thus far. But you can't afford to give up low post position that good, especially to Lisa Bowen, who's ranked in the top 10 and scored in the districts. Really works hard down low for Collinwood.
Carries the lead back to 8 with 4:40. In the right corner to Miller. Guarded closely by Thompson. Trying to find somebody. Who she find? Bennyfield out 45 feet from the basket. She's guarded closely by Montgomery. Miller and Blackwood collide. Blackwood brings the ball across.
Time Collinwood had a little more intensity in him, it seemed like. Summertown never got the ball past the free throw line down the floor that time. Really done a good job of denying the passing lanes and forcing the guards to pick up their dribbles, and really had them out like the sink offensively.
And the low post to Bowen. Bowen has the ball stripped. Summertown comes out. 4 minutes in the quarter, 8 points down. Carissa Miller working the ball across. Up to the 15-foot jump shot. It goes. Give it to her. Carissa has 5 points in the quarter, 7 on the night. 36-42. We got her down to 6.
Michelle out of the lineup. Carissa seems to be the one taking charge in the leadership role, handling the ball, helping break the pressure, hitting the shots, and also playing good defense.
Well, Ed, I believe in establishing position down low, but Lisa Bowen just cleaning Gina Skinner out. She had her all the way across the lane that time.
Well, a foul on the inbound. They done caught Vanessa Bailey for her third personal foul. 2 team fouls on the half for the Summertown girls. Collinwood set the inbound by Donna Thompson. Who's she going to find? Out to Montgomery. Puts one up, no good. Ball comes off to Bailey. Summertown had 2 girls on the board. Miller working the point. Well, she cleaned her that time. That's Lisa Bowen's fourth personal. She can do it one more time.
That's what I was saying on the other end.
Okay, she went flying about 10 feet after that little body check by Lisa Bowen.
Looks like we're going to put Lee Ann back in for a minute or two. She only has 2 fouls. Summertown set the inbound. Who do we find? Bennyfield looking. Who's she going to find? We have a wonder what the problem was. Something to do with the clock, I don't know. Into Miller. Jump ball, this time it goes green. Well, I believe he's trying to run the clock, officiate too. I don't know. Must be, it looks like he's talking about the time on the clock, maybe.
Couldn't figure out what the whistle was about there. I thought initially he called a foul for reaching across the line. That time he missed the steps call down there as they got the ball in the Bowen. Shuffled her feet, no walk call.
Lisa has 5 in the quarter and 11 on the night. Miller into Skinner. Skinner puts one up. It's no good. Gets her own rebound. Puts one up. No good. We're going to have a foul on Amy Blackwood on the back.
really getting the shots down low and just not able to get it down that time. Good pass, good catch by Gina, just not able to put it in the hole.
Seems like every time it's in and out, we get a chance to really cut on into that lead, and we just can't get the break.
Both teams seem to be frustrated by the calling that's going on thus far. Every time a bell blows whistle, you see the girls making a face like I can't believe what's going on.
Ball into Bailey. Bailey Skinner. Skinner fumbles the ball, has it tapped.
You got to convert right there. That's one of them plays you got to have.
Amy Blackwood looking for somebody. Somebody's break into Bailey. Bailey puts up a turnaround. It's no good. Skinner bats the ball over to Montgomery. Collinwood on the run. LaVonna Thompson. Over on the high post to Bowen. Bowen puts it up, no good. The ball comes off. Give her the blue.
A lot of battling going on under that basket there. A lot of bodies hitting the floor. Summertown makes another floor mistake on this press. Get a break. We can't convert on it.
Low post to Bowen. Puts her up, no good. Summertown has 3 men on the board. Coming down the floor. Miller puts up a 20-foot set. No good. Ball comes off to Lisa Bowen, and she's fouled.
Lisa Bowen playing awful aggressive with those fouls that she has on there. Really getting on. I don't think she knows how to back off and play conservative, though.
She plays hard every time you see her. She's one of those that we usually talk about don't get the credit that a lot of her teammates get, but she's always in there. Like you said, she's probably in the top 10 in the district in scoring, but when you got 2 teammates like Montgomery and Thompson, there's only so much attention to go around, I guess.
Leanne's back into the ball game. I guarantee you she'll be on the Lisa Bowen will be on the floor within a minute.
Physical as those bodies are underneath the goal there, there's going to be some definite contact.
Wilson Miller picks up her second personal foul.
Brian, what point do we think about bringing Shelley back into the lineup?
Well, unless Collinwood just took a big run here in the last minute, 48 seconds. I believe I'd try to hold her out to the fourth quarter now, Ed. We're only down 8 points. 9, probably 10 when she shoots this other one. If we can hold the ball and work for a good shot down here, I say we'll go ahead and wait till the end of the third quarter.
I agree with that analysis.
That's Madonna's first point of the second half. That's her second point. She has 8 in each of the first 2 quarters for 18 points. 46-36. Summertown on the run, has the ball stripped. Thompson bringing her back. Blandon to Montgomery. Montgomery holding up out front, 25 feet from the basket. Stacey Montgomery puts one up, no good. Leanne clears the ball. Over to Benefield. Summertown having problems with this defense Collinwood's putting on. 58 seconds in the quarter. Miller puts up 18-foot jump. She has 9 on the night, 7 in the quarter.
Lisa carrying the load for us this quarter thus far. Making the play when it has to be made. We can get her, make it when we really need it there. We might get over this hump.
Leanne picks up her third personal. I'm not going to comment on it. That's where the other foul on Shelley went a while ago. The official score has 2 on Leanne. Bowen, first shot's good. She has 12 on the night and 6 in the quarter. 38-47. She stretches her lead. No good. She's across the line. 38.7 seconds, 38-47. Ball comes in to Benefield, working the left side. basket, puts one up. Alicia has 2. 4 on the night.
You go till somebody stops you, ain't the way they teach you there.
Got to keep pressure on till somebody cuts you off there. If they don't, you lay it up, and that's what Alicia did.
20 seconds into Bowen, back out to Montgomery, 15-foot jump. He has 8, 10 seconds, 49-40. This time Madonna tries to strip her pocket. She gets caught. Madonna Thompson's first. I believe it's her first personal on the night. I'm going to have to quit keeping the fouls. Looks like I can't get her straight. Alicia Benefield at the line. It's short. Ball comes off. But
Quick whistle, I believe.
Nevertheless, Summertown will have the last shot if we can get the ball inbounds. 5.6 seconds left. Down by 9, 49-40. Benefield to trigger it in.
Who's she going to find?
Find it. She tries to throw it off to Montgomery and succeeds in doing that. Summertown really having a problem just getting the ball inbounds down here.
In the lead in. Go back to Collinwood. 3.6 seconds.
Montgomery gonna let it go.
Ooh, she drilled the ball up in the stands. As the third quarter comes in, Collinwood 49, Summertown 40. David and Diane Bailey at D&D Grocery and Center invite you to come in for their one-stop shopping center. They're open at 5:30 each day. We have a full-line snack bar with pizza, old-fashioned hamburgers, and snacks. D&D is your headquarters for hunting and fishing equipment and lighting. We have a full line of pipe fitting, nuts, and bolts. That's D&D Grocery and Center.
For a scoring rundown of the third quarter for Summertown, Carissa Miller with 7, Gina Skinner 2, and Alicia Benefield with 2. For Collinwood, Madonna Thompson 2, Stacy Montgomery 2, Lisa Bowen 6.
Summertown inbound start the fourth period over to Miller, working 20 feet out, trying to find somebody. She finds Benefield. Double team to Miller. Miller driving 15 feet. They can't find the open shot. Benefield driving the baseline all the way under. We have 3 seconds.
Summertown seems to be doing too much dribbling down here, Brian. Not enough ball movement. Of course, that may be attributed to the fact that Collinwood could be in the passing lane.
You're right, Eddie. That's the kind of call you get when you get too much dribbling. Your teammates start standing and watching instead of moving.
Over in the corner to Luker. Luker misses one finally. Gets her own rebound. Puts one up. No good. Miller brings the ball out for the Summertown girls.
That's 7 rebounds on the night for Carissa Miller. She's really played hard tonight. She's really come alive, like you said, Ed, when Shelley went out of the game.
Not to mention the fact she has Madonna guarding her on the night. Madonna was recognized as one of the better defenders in the District 12A, in fact, in the region.
Stacy Montgomery lays one up and in, 51-40. Timeout on the floor, 6:47 remaining, fourth period. Collinwood 51, Summertown 40. Ray's Vinyl Aluminum Siding offers quality work at a price you can afford to pay. Call today for a free estimate. Donald Jean or Keith will stop your house painting worries forever with vinyl or aluminum siding, storm doors and windows, or seamless aluminum gutters and vinyl shutters. We also have patio covers. Ray's Construction is an Alcoa dealer. Phone 762-0610 or 762-766-1909 for a free estimate without obligation. Played back in, the Collinwood girls working the ball up the floor. Shelley Curtis re-entered the Summertown lineup. Over in the corner to Blanton, puts one up, no good. Taken off the board by Luker. Has the ball stripped away by Bailey. Curtis on the run. Drives the baseline all the way in, lays one up. It's no good. Luker brings the ball off the board strong for the Collinwood girls. Ball stolen by Summertown. Blackwood puts one up. It rolls off. We got a break and didn't capitalize. Shelley kills her again. One, two, three, four. Second down 10. We had 4 on the ground.
Play getting a little ragged out here as both teams really hustling for the ball. When they hit the floor, the players dove on it. A lot of contact and not have any fouls called on that play.
It wasn't for a lack of hustling, that's for sure. Carissa steps in the passing lane, coming this way. Purdy taking 20 feet out, high post Leanne, makes her move, bounces the ball off the Collinwood girl.
I think Leanne needs to take that shot. She's got a nice shot, and she ought to be able to get it over 24. Who's that for Collinwood?
Carrie Luker.
Carrie Luker. She has confidence in that shot normally. And the Bailey has the ball on the floor, back up. There's Vanessa too.
They're not calling nothing right now. Boy, it's getting rough.
42-51, 5.5 minutes. High ball goes Summertown way.
Wherever you see a loose ball, you've seen Amy Blackwood there now, whether coming off the board, on the floor. She's been all over that floor for Summertown, playing very hard.
Purdy's working the left side, dribbles all the way under, puts up about a 5-footer, picks up a foul. Carrie Luker has her 5th personal foul. We won't have to worry about the big girl now. Picked up her 5th foul. Carrie played a real ball game tonight. Scored 8 points, all of them coming in the first half. She has a bushel of rebounds.
She's nailed every shot they gave her except for one out there in that corner that I can remember. She plays within herself. She knows what she can do and had a good ball game, but she's going to be able to watch the rest of it now. We get to see number 31, Amanda Stooksbury, as her apparent replacement. Collinwood really doesn't lose a lot there. Stooksbury's been a starter most of the year for them.
You like to see girls like Carrie come in there and play aggressive. A lot of girls' teams don't play aggressive. You like to see an aggressive play. Shelley's up. It's short. Shelley had 18 points in the first half. Her first attempt the second half. Bounces no good. Ball comes off the board. Touch last by Collinwood. Give her Summertown. Shot no good. Taken off the board by Stooksbury. Collinwood on the run.
I don't believe that was the shot we needed in this situation right there. Down 9. Would have worked a little clock. Worked it in close. We got Collinwood in some foul trouble.
When we've worked the ball, we've been able to get open shots out of it, especially now that we have a ball handler back in. We'll take advantage of that. Not a real good decision that time.
4 minutes, 50 seconds. 42-51. 22-foot jumper by Bernada, no good. Ball comes off the board. Collinwood. Taylor brings the ball off the floor, and Madonna picks up her second personal foul.
That ball goes up, it's like 10 men, or 10 ladies going after the ball down there, and I don't see how a ref could pick out a foul. He could call it on 1 of 10 people.
Vanessa Bailey goes to the line. This will be her second trip to the line. She's 2 for 3. It's timeout on the floor, 4:25 remaining, 42-51. Scott's Grocery, located on Highway 20 in Summertown, offers a full line of everyday groceries, BP brand gas, cigarettes, and tobacco. We make sandwiches of all types. We specialize in pizza, and we make pizza in a variety of combinations. You can call ahead or order while you wait. That's Scott's Grocery, 964-2306, George and Kim are located on Highway 20 in Summertown. Vanessa Bailey set to go to the line. For the 1-1. Vanessa has 6 points tonight. Make that 7. For an off night, the way Vanessa's going, I think she's in the top 10 scoring of the district, averaging double figures. It bounces no good. Ball comes off to Bowen. Collinwood on the run. Low post to Bowen. Puts one up. It's no good. Comes off. Collinwood with a tie ball. We're going to give it to Collinwood.
Another body hit the floor that time. No whistle. Jump ball situation.
I don't think I've seen anybody in the district that's going to throw Vanessa Bailey around, though. She's about as stout as they come.
Montgomery driving the lane, goes all the way in. Gina Skinner hacks her on the arm. That's her 4th foul for Gina. Nobody stopped her in the crease down the middle.
She's been penetrating the lane, and Summertown girls are reaching out after. They got to learn to move their feet and get their body in front of them. That's a hard thing to teach a lot of girls. They don't like to take that charge. Most boys don't like to take that charge either, but that's what you got to do to cut them off.
Second one's up, no good. She misses 2. Ball comes off to Collinwood, number 14. Teddy Bowen and Teresa Miller ties her up. This time we're going Summertown's way. 3:58 with an 8-point deficit. Bailey puts up a 12-foot jump. Give it to 6 points, 3:45.
Shaping up to be a real barn burner. The Summertown girls, you can just feel their confidence growing here. They made a couple of real good plays. Collinwood struggling a little bit. Look for the leadership of Thompson and Montgomery to take over here in the clutch.
12-foot jump from Madonna. Give her 2 more. That's 20 points on the night for Madonna Thompson. There's the lead back to 8. Kelly Blanton just picked up her 4th personal. She jumped over in front. She didn't get set.
That was a good call.
She got plastered, but that was part of the ball game on that. Had she been set, she would definitely had a charge.
She did hit the floor hard, nevertheless, and some of the Collinwood fans might disagree with you the way they were voicing their displeasure with it, but it was a good call that time by the official.
Curtis up, it's no good on the rebound. Lisa Bowen just fouled out of the ball game.
That's a big blow for Collinwood there. Lisa's been their only low post threat thus far, and they can get her out of there, which apparently they have. That's only 4 according to the official scorekeeper. Got some inconsistencies on the scorekeeper tonight, I believe. I know we had that one right a while ago. Blackwood nails the first. The second one's up. It comes off a little hard. Bowen drags the rebound away. She throws an elbow into Skinner's face, and Skinner picks a foul up off of it.
It's going to be all over Skinner. First field, personal foul.
She did a good job again tonight, Ed. You just see her building confidence as the season goes along. She's going to be a fine player here at Summertown.
Round tonight with 3 points.
5 rebounds.
And numerous other opportunities in there. She did a lot of work on the offensive board. Just couldn't quite get the shot to go down tonight like she normally does.
Lisa Bowen goes to the line to shoot the 1-1. It's good. She could be the difference in the ball game, being in there and not being in there now. She has 13 points on the night. It's off, no good. Leanne goes high. Rebound over to Curtis. Summertown on the run. Give her to Collinwood.
Another 4 mistake for Summertown. Those are really mounting up now. We don't keep up with the turnovers up here, but we've made a lot of unforced errors, in my opinion. A lot of bad decisions on passes, and not trying to run the girls down or anything. They've been under a lot of man-to-man pressure out here from this fine Collinwood team, but you just can't beat yourself like that.
We got to shorten that pass up. They had them long passes. They're just hard to get there.
Collinwood just about solves their way with one here. Madonna throws up a 3. It bounces and no good. Montgomery brings her off the board. It's no good. Vanessa Bailey goes high for the rebound. Summertown on the run. 2:35 remaining fourth period. Collinwood up by 8. Two more bodies on the deck.
That's just great hustle that time by Shelly Blanton. Dove to prevent the pass coming from Leanne, and also Thompson diving to try to save the ball from going out of bounds. Great hustle by the Collinwood team. Inside to Leanne. She goes up strong. Fires the way in. That's the shot we need to look for in there now. I don't believe we have anybody that can stop Leanne inside.
Leanne's first 2 of the night brings her down to 6 with 2:13 remaining. Collinwood in the corner on the low post. To Bowen, 2 more. 15 big points. Bailey puts up a 12-footer. It bounces, no good. Rebound comes back to her. Dribbles all the way under. Lays one up. Bowen brings the ball off the board.
Bowen once again making a difference in there, playing good defense and then dragging the rebound down. We're getting down to the time we may have to think about fouling here. 1:33 remaining. Collinwood up by 8, 56-48. Miller starts the barrage, but that's not the person you want to foul out there.
This is third personal. Madonna Thompson goes to the line to shoot the 1-and-1.
You watch the ball handling of Collinwood down there on the floor this time, and the next few times down the floor, it'll stay in Montgomery and Thompson's hand. The 2 veterans have been in this situation many times before.
Madonna's 8 for 8 for the line tonight. She has 20 points. 9 for 9. Lead goes back to 9 with a minute and a half. To 10 for 22. 48-58. Madonna picks up her foul.
That was a dumb move on the Collinwood players' part. The clock is their friend now, and they stopped it and give us opportunity to score with the clock not running.
That's a great move that time by Carissa Miller, really using her head as well as great hustle out there on the floor tonight, and drawing the foul from Madonna that time. Wonder which line they're talking about out there.
That was the sideline. Haley Blackwood come across. Come in after he gives the ball that time, I believe. That's where she got that one. So the shooter wasn't nowhere near the line. Bowen cut off in the middle. Brings Peter back out. 1-10, 10-point lead.
And they just start fouling girls, and when it goes to the corner like that, Bowen not known for a free throw shooting, although she'll probably make both of these now that I said that.
Vanessa picks up her 4th personal.
I wouldn't be surprised to see Bowen and Vanessa go at it before the night, so there's a lot of jawing going on out there right now.
Lisa Bowen has 15 points on tonight, 3 in this quarter. She has 9 this half. It's up, it's long, no good. Collinwood comes out with a rebound. 54 seconds, 10-point lead. Kelly Purdy picks up her. 5th personal foul, so they say. Kelly wound up with 18 points tonight, all of them coming in the first half. Stacey Montgomery goes to the line with 51.7 seconds with a 10-point lead. Looks like Collinwood's hung on and nailed them down a victory.
They may win this one, but they know they've been in a dogfight tonight. Summertown's hung in there tough.
Another excellent effort on the Summertown part out here tonight.
They have, because we were over at Collinwood, and I know I made the comment then. I thought Collinwood was kind of guilty of running the score up on us over there, left their starters in a long time. But tonight they needed them in there.
Puts one up. It comes off. No good. We have a tie ball. Go to Summertown. 35 seconds. 11-point lead. These Collinwood people are going to appreciate our comments tonight because this tape's going to Collinwood later. Miller puts one up. It's no good. Thompson brings the ball off the board for Collinwood girls. 29 seconds. Over to Montgomery. They're working the ball over the corner. Double teaming. We have a foul on number 25, Alicia Benefield. Virtually the game's over. 22.4 seconds. Collinwood with a 59-48 lead. Stacy Montgomery goes to the line to shoot the 1-and-1. Stacy's 5 of 8 from the free throw line. First one's up. It's good. Stacy has 12 points on the night. Collinwood has 3 girls in the double figures. Could have had 4, but Carrie Looker didn't score in the last half. She came up with 8 the first half and hadn't scored the last half. 61-48. Bailey puts up jump shot. It's good. 11 points. Bailey will have a foul on Summertown. 9 seconds. 61-50. Crowd's kind of got calm on both sides, sensing that the ball game's probably over. Getting ready for the boys' game. I see the sheriff standing down there. We're going to be all right. Stacy's first shot. It's good. Bruce Durham and Ronald Wade standing at the end. We're all right when those two are here. Ronald never misses a ball game. I think he also watches us on Channel 10. He enjoys these ball games. Has for years. As the ball game comes to an end, Summertown 50, Collinwood 63.
For a scoring rundown tonight's ball game, first for Collinwood, Madonna Thompson leads the way with 22 points, followed by Stacy Montgomery, the 1-2 punch with 14 points. Lisa Bowen had a big game, 15 points, many in the second half. Carrie Luker had 8 points before fouling out. Shelly Blatton has 2 points, and Leah Estes has 1 point to round out Collinwood. For Summertown, Leanne Corbin has 2, Shelly Curtis with 18, Vanessa Bailey with 7, Marissa Miller with 7 points, and also 7 rebounds with an excellent floor game. Amy Blackburn with 4 points, 10 big rebounds for the senior wing player for Summertown. Gina Skinner 3 points, Alicia Benefield 4 points to round out the scoring for Summertown. Oh yeah, let's not forget Shelly Curtis had 18 big points to lead Summertown. All those were in the first half due to Tonight we're joined in our post-game interview show by Coach Anita Odom, the head coach of the Summertown girls. Coach, you really had a good game out there tonight against this Collinwood team.
We played real hard again tonight, and I was glad to see that. The girls hustled on defense, and that helped them a lot on offense, I feel like.
Collinwood brings in the top 2 scorers in the district in Madonna Thompson and Stacy Montgomery. I noticed you had 4 different defenses that I counted that you played out there.
It was basically 2, but it kind of, every once in a while it gets to looking like different things. But we worked on a triangle defense that we thought we'd work. And, of course, the box and one that we used against Perry County seemed to be the most effective thing we did tonight.
I think you give a lot of credit to Amy Blackwood, who had several rebounds. She almost got in double figures on that. And she had the assignment of guarding Madonna Thompson, the Alabama signee.
That's right, and that's a hard job. So she had her work cut out for her. But they all played very hard and hustled. And we're really trying to work a lot lately on the defense. I feel like if they work hard on the defense and guard the girls before they even get the ball, then that gives us our offense. So we're trying to hustle on that.
A key factor in the ball game was your point guard, Shelly Curtis, picked up 4 fouls in the first half. Were you aware that she had 3, or was that a calculated gamble on your part?
No, I already knew she had 3, but it's kind of hard. It's kind of a gamble you take when she's shooting and making that many points. It was just hard for me to pull out of their game. Eventually I had to, but I needed her in there for that little bit of time.
We thought you did an excellent showing on the girls, and I thought this was going to get over the hump and actually win it. But your next opponent is Columbia Academy, and they gave you a fairly good test up in Columbia Academy. Do you have any special plans or gimmick defenses planned for them?
No, nothing in particular. I think this time we just need to play ball. Last time we didn't play too hot when we were in Columbia.
Well, thanks for stopping by once again, Coach Odom.
Thank you.